So in this video, what I want to show you how to do is squat properly, okay? Again, it's one of these exercises in the gym that many people will get wrong when they don't know how to squat. Again, when you're squatting correctly, you shouldn't feel pressure on the knees, you shouldn't feel pressure on the back. And these are the kind of common complaints we get. Squatting hurts my knees. It only hurts your knees because you're doing it wrong. Any exercise where you feel it hurts, you're doing it wrong. And we need to change the exercise, or we need to look at your technique. When you're squatting, okay, when you're squatting, the basic movement of a squat is first of all finding my foot position and making sure my feet are flat and secured into the floor. Now, some people say, oh, your feet must be facing completely forward, straight forward. Other people will say, no, you turn the toes out slightly. Everybody's different. This is what I've trained thousands and thousands of clients now. Everybody's different. When you understand mechanics and you understand the structure of the body, people have limitations at their ankle joints sometimes to do with the bones, the way the bones sit in the joints. People have limitations through their hips, depending on how the femur, this big long bone, sits inside the hip socket. Some people have more space than others and can sit, bump, straight down into a squat. More than likely, if you're a man in your 30s and your 40s, you will have limitations. If you played a sport, you will have limitations. I have limitations because of playing a sport, not stretching properly, but also I've got extra bone at the top of this hip, and I don't squat brilliantly, but I squat with good enough technique. So, feet position first. Okay, show you from this angle actually, like move it. First of all, shoulder width apart, get a foot position where you feel as though you're stable. You can really grip the floor with your feet. Make sure they're secure. Turn them into the floor. That will engage the muscles here, all on the outside. Think about getting this tight. Imagine someone was going to punch you in the stomach. You would tighten here. Tight. And then from there, you would want to squat down. So turn back round this way. There, feet secure. Imagine you have a small stool behind you and you're going to pop your bum onto the stool behind you. So from here, and you drive up the way. Slow and controlled on the way down, only squat as far as comfortable. And drive up. Now a couple of points on this. If you feel as though you're very limited in your squat, then we can use what's called a heel lift. That takes away lack of ankle mobility. It also gives you more knee flexion, which puts more emphasis on the quads. When I step up onto this, as you'll see the difference in my squat, I can stay more upright. So watch in. I can go lower. So, but if you don't have one of these, you can use a couple of plates to pop your heels up onto. Let me show you. Usually 2.5s do the trick. Like so. Again, chest up. drive up. Some people don't need it, most people do. Now if you have a dumbbell goblet squat in your program, dumbbell under the chin, tight through here, tight through your lats, feet are secure on the floor, squat down. Drive up. Drive up. So give those tips a go and they'll help you build more muscle.